Very nice.
Let us tragedy the war, gentlemen.
Let's.
God. This shop would have made a bard come.
Really? A poisonous?
Actually, like,
Crazy.
actually, though. Aren't you technically part bard? Your build?
Yeah, Cannon.
No, I'm a paladin. Duh.
Yeah, Cannon. Aren't you part
He's a
bard?
bard. He has bardic inspiration, everyone.
Whoa.
No.
Aewa's inspiration.
Aewa's song of inspiration, everyone.
Yeah. Is that just like one level though?
Why don't you sing for us,
that's what I'm
Rolland?
curious.
No,
It's
that's
2 levels?
It's 2? Okay.
Sing for us, Rolland.
It is not 2 levels.
Yeah, it's like 6 levels.
No, it's more than that.
Oh, it's
Sing
all of his
private.
levels. It's two paladin and like everything else is
Everything else is bard, yeah.
yeah.
He's a
He has-
sham!
He has
He's
11.
a liar!
Oh wait, I have wait.
My
I have
God.
1 level in warlock.
Yeah.
This guy's a heretic.
So therefore, I'm a paladin.
He has.
Oh, so Aewa's a demon.
This is like when
Kill this guy.
Negotiator was a bard. This is
Yeah,
like
but
when-
I wasn't shy about it.
Is
Yeah.
everybody?
No,
I told everyone, yeah, I'm a bard because I'm a
No,
negotiator.
I'm a paladin.
Is
Jack,
everybody
you know
some
what?
form of
Fuck you.
multi-class?
Fuck you for being the one to try and poke a hole in the armor here when you're like, oh, I'm just gonna flavor my thing. Fuck you. You should
Yeah,
be the one person who can't say shit. No, fuck you. You're the one person I ain't taking shit from.
Get fucked.
Is everyone some form of multi-class, or is it just Cannon's character?
No, I'm full fighter.
I'm a multi-class. 1 level fighter, 13 levels of wizard.
Will's
So-
subclass is from the cleric.
What's the 1 level fighter for?
Shield, heavy armor,
Oh,
all
okay.
that shit,
Yeah,
all that good
gotcha.
shit.
Okay. I've never really. I've
God.
only multi-classed once.
Mike, if you cut off your arm, I'll install
it
the
can be
arcane
pretty
propulsion
nuts.
arm myself and
Oh,
buy it for you.
sure.
Yeah. Boom.
But yeah, I love that Cannon is the Bard of Aewa. It's amazing.
Fuck you.
Bard of Aewa.
Fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
So
He's
we
the
gotta-
fucking Bard of
Someone ought to
Aewa.
check in on Jack every once in a while.
He's
got
role playing.
He's got AIDS.
He's got AIDS.
Okay.
So Captain.
Well, they'll
Zorn,
give you
where's
medical
the
marijuana for anything. Hi, sir. I'm good to see you today. How get AIDS? What?
AIDS.
I got it. So I need the marijuana to make it feel better.
I would like
Oh.
to purchase your syphilis.
Sir, are you sure you're not having maybe
Oh.
some back pain or trouble sleeping? Nope. AIDS.
We love AIDS here.
Hardcore, life-threatening AIDS.
AIDS.
You got it.
Uh,
Okay, well,
Yeah.
welcome back, guys, to Tragedy of War,
Holiday D&D in it.
Holiday
I
D&D.
got it.
We just had session 50 last session, and to celebrate, you know, we got everyone's families together and ate some turkey for this momentous D&D milestone. But now we're on session 51, and kick it off with a recap of last session. So here we go. Last time on Tragedy of War.
Dun.
The session began with the faithful few regrouping outside of Theramak's tent in the aftermath of their encounter with Eli, the changeling agent of Bedlam, with suspect motivations.
The bastard of Bedlam.
Brelikk and Theramak disposed of Eli's body, then told the rest of the group they would meet them in Ardor. The rest of the faithful few stuck around Theramak's tent to investigate the now destroyed pillar Eli had created just moments before his demise. Vough examined the wording of this natural order engraved upon the pillar, kneeling down to get a closer look at the names signed at the bottom. In his examination, Vough discovered that the seemingly etched names upon the pillar actually hovered just barely atop the surface. A powerful illusion enchantment, as Khanek identified. So powerful, in fact, that he could not break the enchantment. Whatever was hidden would remain
Those bastards.
hidden. Before resting for the morning, Vough requested that Artyom teach him how to use his new greatsword. It was very heavy and difficult to maneuver for Vough, which caused Artyom some difficulty trying to teach him. Meanwhile, Rolland wandered the camp as the residents of Heritage took down their tents to mobilize for Ardor. Rolland stopped to help an elderly half-orc who was struggling to pack his tent. The half-orc thanked Rolland for his assistance, sitting with him after the job was done and recounting his days as a soldier and his many war stories. Rolland listened to the wisdom of this elder, learning from his mistakes. The faithful few then rested in Theramak's tent until early afternoon. After completing their morning routines, they left for the World Forge to supply themselves for their upcoming journey. And upon arriving, they were stopped by an air and water genasi outside the main entrance. The air genasi deemed Vough to be the only one allowed to go through on account of his elemental nature. The water genasi appeared to already know who Vough was, as well as his parents, acting pretty confrontational and hostile towards him. Ultimately, she let him pass. Vough entered the World Forge, the place that was once home to him and his parents, and his sister, apparently, as the water genasi chased after Vough, frustrated with her brother's inability to remember who she was. Floa was her name, according to her, and she claimed that he and his parents left her. Vough, upon hearing this, had fragmented memories of this woman, not giving much thought as to why he couldn't remember her. He left her behind at the entrance to the World Forge, and he didn't see her again upon returning. After forging a new blade and renting out a library book, he regrouped with the party. The faithful few headed westward for the village of Ardor. Upon arriving, they found Theramak and Brelikk sitting at a table outside on the outskirts of the campsite. They were discussing the upcoming plan and the particulars surrounding it. Theramak fielded his concerns to those who just arrived. Number 1. How is it the party plans to cross the Red Ring, which he explained is the ring of water surrounding Forlorn? Number 2, where will Captain Zorn's healer contact, Enforcer Jurlag, bring the giants to reinforce their front line? And 3, most importantly, if everybody here, including Brelikk, are going to diverge from the main force, who will lead the tribe? The session ended with that final question as the faithful few looked across the table to Brelikk, the only remaining member of the First Faithful, to hear his answer.
We're there now.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop
Just
to the...
right after the question is asked.
Yeah, so picking up the conversation right where we left off, you're all sitting at this round table right outside Theramak's tent in the village of Ardor. There's this... On this table, there's this mound of candle wax in the center, and the flames seem to have been burning for a very long time. Brelikk, all of the faithful are looking at you from across the table, and Theramak's eyes flick between you and the companions you have come to know.
Is that map that we were all like? Is that still on the table?
With the war planning map?
Yeah.
Oh. We could say, yeah, that it is. We'll say Theramak kind of has it like folded, like by his side, but it's not open right now.
Brelikk is staring sort of blankly into the map, pondering the question, and he'll open up by saying, "I never would have thought I would set foot in so many different lands when I was forced out of heritage to go to Cistern. Set out on my own, and along the way, I've met people from all of these nations. Sadly, this time, though, I do not think I can just depart with knowing the fate of my people, laying the balance with the battle ahead."
In that right now your calling is to lead your people, yes?
Yes. I may join you later on, but now my people need me more than ever. My people need me more than ever in this moment.
I think you're right.
I have faith in each and every single one
I
of
think
you.
that it's only been a few days since you have taken the stand. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. You don't need to keep leaving.
I was having my own Utah moments.
Oh, okay.
Love
Okay.
Utah.
And I couldn't hear you guys.
Okay.
But I'll say that even though you've just gotten here, or because you've just gotten here, even though you seem to be well received by most of your people, leaving them would probably be not for the best. Wouldn't be a sense of strong leadership that you putting them above yourself.
As a token of good luck towards you all for the path that lay ahead, Rolland, I'd like to give you this. And he's gonna put on the table the bottomless jar of honey and slide it over to you.
I break it! No,
Oh
I'm kidding.
my god, it's come full circle.
Full circle.
Yeah,
Where's John?
baby!
We need John here to witness this moment of peace between the
No,
races.
fuck that loser.
Wow. Who knew a honey jar could be so symbolic? That's awesome.
I
Roll just...
I believe. Dear God. I believe you will need it more than I will in the fight that comes ahead.
Thank you.
And I will divert the forces as long as I can. And hopefully, what I hope and wish for is that we crush them under our boots.
With you
What of your
leading
tablet?
Oh, no, not the... Oh, shit, the fucking tablet.
What will you do of the tablet, now that you have chosen to lead your people instead of journey to Forlorn? I
Believe
have
the
a
tablets-
suspicion that the tablets play into the endgame of this grand illusion.
Since the tablet has never left my side, once it sees that I have diverted, it might just find the next person who may join you on your journey until...
Did your
I
previous
return.
companion not keep his tablet on him when he left? We don't even know where that disgusting bucket of bolts even went.
Are you so certain he... I'm unsure of the logistics of this, tablet which you speak. Are you quite
didn't
sure
one of
he
the...
still possesses it?
Didn't all the... So... Yeah, so we can't get rid of the tablets. That's right.
For all it seems,
Tablets
the
can't...
tablets only come when those pass. Your previous companion, the reason you were there in Gale, is the reason I came into possession of this tablet. So long as you live, Brelikk, I think you must swear that you'll be there at the end game.
I will be there. That you can be sure of. But in the immediate fight ahead, I can't leave my people now. I don't know how long I'll be gone, but hopefully not too long to see this through to the end.
So the glory of cutting off the twin-headed snake, that in which lies in the capital of Forlorn, stepping on their capital building and planting a flag, that glory will be left up to Safeguard, a plant there, and the glory to
That's
Captain
if Safeguard
Zorn.
holds up the end of the bargain.
Our goal is to see your lands returned to you safely, Brelikk. I wouldn't veer away from that promise. But even without my asking, those lands are still threatened by Forlorn.
Hopefully the battle will give you guys enough of a diversion for you to move towards the capital.
I do wonder, Brelikk. It's said that the tablets, once they realize their holders are not... I'll bring the rest of the tablets together, find someone else. Think that if someone comes looking for the tablet, if someone powerful comes looking, that you alone will be able to defend it.
Cool. I will step up to that task of defending it with my life, making sure that no one gets a hold of it. God knows I can't. If I could, I would hand it to you all right now, but we've tried that before and they always come back. Session one, us trying to hand the tablets off and
Negotiator shoving it into your chest cavity.
Sure, I'll try again. But
I wasn't there for it, so.
Fair enough,
Might as well
Vough.
try it.
Here you go. I hand the tablet off the Vough and let go of it.
Vough, your alignment is the waffle neutral, right? Being
Yeah.
Genasi.
Yeah. Wait, this actually might work then.
The tablet
Oh my god!
rests in your hand, physically, as it touches you.
Some new information that I'm not aware of.
Wow. So the rules change.
Hand it to somebody else.
It's always worked that way.
The heavenly principles have changed their ideas.
Uh-huh.
No, deadass. That's how it's. The only thing that ever was attempted was Negotiator trying to shove it into Brelick's chest cavity.
Yummers.
Well, I guess we're good then. Yeah.
And
All right.
yeah, Vough, you
This is
feel
perfect.
this
No
tablet
powerful foe.
rest in your hand.
The powerful foe won't be coming looking for me for the tablet, I guess. But you all need to make sure that stays safe now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We will.
Just give it to the least convincing person in the party.
Yeah.
So does this work for anyone? Like, can I just pick it
Well,
up? But
I mean,
I
honestly,
We have
at
a
this
second
point,
tablet.
Do you try to take the tablet from Vough?
yeah.
Take it. I hand it over.
Do it do?
And your lawful. This is the lawful tablet, right?
oh, this
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
lawful
I'm-
tablet.
yeah,
so
yeah.
Yeah, I
physically
am
touch it.
lawful.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow. All right.
Great,
Double.
I hold on to it.
Give it to Khanek now. See what happens. Is
A tablet
Wait,
of
no,
strict
is-
laws? I have no interest in such things.
fair enough. Damn it.
Yeah.
We figured it out.
I know my place in this world.
The only name
We
that
figured it
remains
out.
unburned on the tablet of law is the name Saeoth, which you know is the enemy, the Forlornian god.
Who has the other? What? Anyone
It's
have
negotiator.
the?
It's
He just has-
negotiator.
oh, that's great. Cool. Sick. Love that.
I
Sick,
love it.
bro.
I love negotiator.
It's
Literally
somewhere.
have not seen him since hearing about him blowing up Haven.
And probably for the
Yup.
best, to be honest with you.
Mhm. I think the less you hear about Negotiator, the better.
I don't know about that. We haven't heard much about Bedlam, and then found out that fucking Bedlam fucking spy was chilling with us here in fucking Heritage. Fucking
perhaps
Eli
true.
bullshit ass fucking.
Well, you had a Bedlam spy at your party for the whole first half of the campaign, Matt. so
Yeah,
you should
that
be okay
bastard
with it.
That
Jorma.
is
Am I
true.
right? That
Yeah.
evil fuck Jorma.
Evil.
Dude, the way fucking Misk somehow diverted my hate towards Jorma, diverted my hate onto Jorma was crazy somehow. That's wild. Guys, it's all Bedlam, I swear to God.
True.
Alright,
Yeah, so you hand Vough the
tablet.
tablet of law, and then Rolland takes the tablet from you, Vough? Does that actually happen, Canon?
No, I can
Or
give
you
it to
try
him.
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay, yeah. So then Rolland possesses it. And
Right. Well, that settles that. That makes it much easier. I do know for a fact that you cannot leave the tablets anywhere.
mhm. Yeah, when you
To my
tried that,
knowledge.
it appeared back in your inventory.
Yep.
As soon as you dropped it, and it phased into the world itself, and then just reapparated in your pack.
That's not
Wow.
creepy at all. I approve.
I say, while I do have it now, your words are not, they're not meaningless, Brelikk.
Hmm.
I do trust you, and knowing that you're here makes it much easier to carry out my job.
Just be careful, Brelikk. That trust only goes so far.
Hmm.
And trust, Forest Fire, that Chief Kukurabran will lead the sons and daughters of Heritage to war, to aid your cause.
Well, not so much my cause, but I understand.
Brelikk. Maybe you do not take
Distance
advice
is
about
also-
companionship from a man who secluded himself in the mountain for years.
Guys,
Boom
I'm
roasted.
literally about to leave. Do not break the party. Like, in the first minute, I decide I'm going to leave.
And
I respect that you stand by your nation, Brelikk.
Everybody, please get along while I'm gone. Please. Like, quite literally, the entire world depends on the fact that you guys succeed.
It's right there. It's right there.
Guys, don't fumble this. The ball is right there. Just don't fumble, damn it. You got a sports metaphor. That's crazy.
Sports guy. Will, do you like that one?
Oh, it's a great one.
Surrounded by football for the whole fucking week, so yeah, that's why.
True.
I'm glad. Culture.
So, as this conversation kind of comes to a head, you see a thin half-orc approaching this table, away from the rabble of the general crowd. Gravel of the camp kind of crunching beneath his boots. His hair is pulled back in a ponytail, and he looks younger, but he has a determined expression on his face. Flickers of candlelight from the table, which you sit, dance across his tusked face. And by all accounts, Brelikk, to you, this half-orc represents the people which you expect to lead in the coming days.
The sons and daughters of heritage rally behind your return, Chief Kukurobron. When are we due to disembark from Ardor?
What time is it? Is it the new day? Is it like nighttime? What time of day is it?
Yeah,
That's important.
you guys were waiting till nighttime, and you would note that by the end of this conversation with your companions, night has fallen.
Mm-hmm.
All the light has disappeared from the sky, and feels rather sudden, this nightfall, but nevertheless it is dark. And
Well, this might come back to bite me in the ass, but Brelick's gonna say, at first light we march.
okay. And
Can't wait much longer to set this plan in motion. We don't know how long. Far Forlorn's years and eyes reach.
That comment about the fucking being dark makes me scared. Like, is the sun going to rise in the morning? I swear to God.
And the half-orc turns to look back at the camp which he came from, and to you.
The people are prepared, Chief Kukurobron.
Theramak.
They want to go now.
Theramak looks.
You've never done a night march before. That's. I mean, I'm ready to go, but like, if everyone's ready to go,
This guy's ready to go.
This is the chief.
I mean, if everyone's ready to go, I was just trying to be kind if people want to sleep or whatever, but I mean, we could leave now if people really want to go.
If we are to cross the Gash without contest, I feel it would be wise to travel under the cover of light, Chief Kukurobron.
Theramak pipes in.
Cover of light?
Night.
Or night? Okay. You said...
I probably said light by accident, yeah.
Swear you said light, so I was like...
I probably did, yeah.
Alright then. We sail.
The skinny half-orc looks between you and Theramak, and he offers you a nod and a side-eye to Theramak before he walks away. by your estimation, it didn't look like a very friendly stare, which is kind of a contrast
What
from
the
the way
hell?
he was looking at you.
What the hell happened? What's there? What Theramac do? What the fuck? Thermac's the homie.
He's a half orc, so.
They're all half-orcs. They're all-
Racism again.
Don't worry. The only half orc in the party is about to leave, so you don't have to worry about them anymore, racist.
Let's
Okay,
fucking
like-
go! We are so back!
Yeah, this is exactly what Rolland wanted, all of the half-orcs out of his party.
I'm coming back, asshole. This guy.
Look at this guy. Look at that racist bastard.
No, stay in your country.
The moment it was fucking stated, he turns the fucking webcam on to show his shitty grin, like, yeah, let's go, buddy.
The moment Brelikk walks away, Roland's like, this disgusting podunk, I'm so glad he finally left.
Touchdown!
Touchdown.
Okay. Cannon's losing his mind, he's schizo-posting.
It's more like a field goal.
Oh!
So, kind of, after that, abruptly, Theramac stands and kind of rolls his shoulders, the chair tipping over behind him. He reaches out to you, Brelikk, offering you a hand. You notice, like this.
We will bring the battlefield.
And Rolland, you note, it's extended to Brelikk for the Safeguard forearm clasp.
It's a what?
The Safeguard forearm clasp. This is Theramac extending it to...
I do it without thinking at first and then sort of like recognize and...
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
it
so
tightens.
We'll say he does it to you as well. Yeah, he.
Oh
you
shit!
do that, and then he looks over to you, Brelikk, and he extends it, and it would appear your influence has not gone unnoticed, Rolland.
Oh yeah,
That is, or are you making me think he's a changeling or something, Harry? I swear to
What,
God.
what do you take away from that? It's up to you, man.
I'm scared. I'm gonna keep
Just be careful
I'm
not to
gonna keep-
schizo post too much, guys. You know.
No, I know. God damn it. Fuck you for. Oh, no. All this fucking. I have my trust in this man. I swear to God, if he's a changeling, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That would be pretty crazy.
I mean, Will's, what do you call it? What's the thing he does in Among Us?
Soul
He hasn't soul read Theramac.
Well, what's
in
your
this
soul
moment.
read on Theramac?
Yeah.
You got something, buddy?
Will?
Or
I don't think he's there.
They fucking each other up in Hearthstone, probably.
Will is not on Hearthstone.
Okay.
Can confirm.
Hell yeah.
He's just muted in
That's
Discord.
fine.
This
Will's just
loser.
mentally gone. I can't believe he's having a canon moment.
Will,
What?
His
Never mind.
family's in town or something, maybe.
Will, have you
Oh yeah, it's my
soul read-
sister's last night here, and Mitch is here, so they're my mom's
Oh.
bugging me.
I see.
Tell them we're
wondering
playing
if
D&D.
Get Mitch
Yeah,
on the
nice.
mic.
Did that go over well?
I was asking for your soul read, Will, on the situation.
On Theramac.
Yeah.
Matt
Oh,
thinks,
is that Mac being shady again?
Matt thinks
Well,
he
no,
might
he
be a change.
did it. No, like he did a
Artyom, kill him now.
For some reason, he did a safeguard handshake with me,
Mhm.
which is like a little weird, right?
Mhm.
And
What do you mean
like,
safeguarded handshake?
like
Like the clasp that they do.
yeah.
Oh.
And like in my ear, he goes like, "We will bring the battlefield," like sort of cutting off like this is the end of the conversation, and Harry goes to Rolland saying like, "You think some of that rubbed off, like some of you rubbed off on him or something," but
Oh,
I don't know what to
Cooties.
take away from it. Just
no. He respects Rolland more than you. That's my read.
Yeah, Theramac almost died for me twice.
Nip that shit in the ass, Matt. Keep your
Just-
subordinates
yeah.
below you.
yeah, out of all the fucking half orcs to like no, sorry, out of like everybody to sort of take some inspiration from. Of course, it's the racist in the party.
Who?
True.
Me?
He's not outwardly racist.
Yeah, that's like his alter ego. That's his pilot, not him. I'm the racist one.
I will see you on the northern shores.
And he offers you a nod, leaves, marching away to the shoreline. And you hear him shouting in the distance to rally
Yeah.
the residents of the camp.
I go and give each of my fellow faithful a handshake before departing to meet with the war party.
Yeah.
I'll walk you all to the ship we have for you to sail along the Gash. You'll sail with us until we split off to the west.
Yeah. And you
Sounds good.
all follow Brelikk to the shoreline of the Great Gash, and Brelikk, you see a group of boats, empty rowboats, side by side.
I'm not putting them on a rowboat, right? Like
That's all
gonna
that
be
Heritage
rough.
has.
something
it
big, like,
seems.
but like,
Come
as
on,
in
Matt.
like, as
Let's
in
be
like,
realistic
say,
about Heritage, okay?
like a row, like a Viking like row ship, something like that, right?
Like at least one
come on.
sail. Come on.
Not,
So-
I don't care about that. Just like you know,
You're
like,
poor.
like
So-
the big ships with
You're
the massive
poor.
massive oars, you know, like where people got to be on both sides to be like rowing, like that type of thing, right, Harry?
Hey
Not
man
like
thinks he can make a boat.
Harry, please.
That was so
Sorry,
desperate.
sorry,
Harry,
Harry is
please.
due to your country. You guys,
It's like-
you guys can't even make
Harry,
boats,
come on.
Matt. You guys
Come
are
on.
podunks.
Harry,
come on.
please.
It's like
So-
we're
No,
Vikings.
no, Matt. You guys are podunks. You don't get to make
No,
boats.
it's like we're
Give up your
we're
dreams and
Vikings.
die.
No, we're like Vikings. We go to war, you know.
No, you're like cavemen.
With
Matt.
wood boats, with wooden boats,
boats. Yes.
with wooden rowboats.
Get on your boogie board and
Yeah,
sail to
rowboats.
Forlorn.
Rowboats. Get on your
Harry,
rowboat, little boy.
please.
Get on your rowboat, little boy. Come on, get on your rowboat.
I thought they'd be like the Viking ships. We're not too
Yes.
big, but they're at least big enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
fine.
Viking
Yeah, you fucking
rowboats.
thought.
The big Viking. Yeah.
Get on your rowboat.
They just figured out how to
little
cook food.
boy.
Or like
Get on
those
your rowboat, kid.
What are those like Roman warships? Like they have the oars as well and a sail in the middle. Like one of those.
God, he's coping so
No.
hard.
Fucking
I
wish.
am. Come on, Harry.
Oh,
Here, give
man.
it.
Harry, please.
Harry,
Oh.
please don't do this to me.
You made me.
You can't do this to
I
me.
swallowed too much air and gave me the hiccups.
Harry, you can't do this.
Like look at these boats on the map right here. The one with the one sail. Like that's
Right.
possible, right? Or like say
The
say
ones,
like
the
one of
ones in
these.
safeguards territory.
Okay, but like the ones over here, like.
What? We are so back.
Shit,
We
shit,
are
shit.
so back.
Fuck, shit. No, wait, they're sailing
Fuck,
two.
shit.
They're sailing. Listen, no, wait, listen. They're sailing two.
The world
safeguard,
supports my
Which
fantasy,
which means they're
man.
from
Perish.
heritage, right? Like.
No, wait, no, it has to be this way. No, please, wait, no.
Oh no.
You fucking wish.
Canada is just coming right now. Oh my god, check, dude, someone check in on him. There's just cum everywhere.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, so,
Harry, no. Harry, you can't do this to me. My country's already so poor. Just
well,
say it's like a Viking ship. Please,
Matt,
I
you
have
are
to have
literally
something.
begging God right now. What the fuck? What the fuck, Canada? What the fuck are you doing? You're
On the
literally
on on the bright side, this is like Harry. You have a new short.
Yeah, I wrote down the timestamp already.
That's it.
The cannon pointed left. What the fuck?
So there's none of that here.
Not even gonna let me have anything.
Matt, Matt, let me paint a picture for you. Your character has literally walked to the shoreline and seen the state of your military, and you've gone on your knees and looked to the sky and begged God. You're like,
no,
God,
this is all,
please give us some good stuff.
This is all
Please,
metagame.
God.
This is all metagame. This is all metagame. This is all metagame. None of this is happening. Brelik's just walking the shoreline.
That's right.
None of it's happening, Topium. None of it's happening,
My fantasy, Matt. My fantasy.
Your fantasy does not matter. This is not what my character would do. He would already be aware of the situation.
In this kingdom, you would know in character that there isn't really enough wood to build proper ships. It's more like driftwood rowboats.
Thanks. Cool.
And
so we never would have stolen something from another kingdom at war or something, Harry?
Not in the
Never would have
last
done
10
that?
years.
God damn it. Fuck.
It's yeah.
Damn, Forlorn. Didn't
Yeah.
even give you boats.
It's
We weren't allied with Forlorn. We were allied with Safeguard like 10 years ago.
You know that these, like, rowboats are surprisingly, sturdy. They,
Were they pretty big, at least?
You know that, yeah, Mug used one, the rowboat that was in his tavern, he used one to travel from Heritage all the way to Gale, back when he was leaving, you know, and, it was still functional then, and these ones look just as functional, if not more so, because they haven't traveled across half the world.
Alright.
But yeah, they're it's kind of, if Heritage travels by water, that is what they use. So, and there's like a lot of them. It's like, you know, like kind of like you see all of the sons and daughters and all the people, the residents of Heritage,
And the dudes and the dangles of Heritage.
getting into their rowboats, and there's a set of 2 rowboats, over on the south shore, and you're kind of standing between the north shore and the south shore right now, and those boats look to be probably unclaimed, so therefore good for the players to disembark with.
Sorry, I'm reeling right now. I just need to...
Given the operation ahead of you, you imagine that traveling with larger boats would probably pose a detection problem, but
That's a DM
So you
cope
have-
right there.
you
Just
have that
go on
going
with the
for
funny
you.
moment. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
yeah.
I wish you all the best of luck on this journey. Again, I will return to you when I can and able to.
Perhaps a prayer of Aewa, Captain Zorn, for their safe travels amongst the sea.
Seems a little inappropriate for the land we're in, but okay, sure. Rolland, would you care?
You are the only one who could bless them with such luck.
I can say a prayer if they would appreciate it. Brelikk. I'll just like kind of pull out the necklace from beneath my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on to it with one hand, and I just murmur like a prayer, kind of like in the equivalent of like Latin, basically, just like
Mm-hmm.
Prayer of essentially what it would boil down to is like success in being true to oneself.
Hmm.
So I strive that as long as they, and I say to Brelikk, and I say, remain true to yourself and your men, and hopefully Aewa will be on your side.
Thank you. Now, if it's not too much, I'd like to pray for the battle ahead for you as well.
Small nod.
A bit of prayer swapping.
I bring out my greatsword, plant it in front
I
of
only
me,
brought potato salad.
and I put my hand on Rolland's shoulder. And I go, may your battle be true. May your strikes land. May your enemies crumble beneath your feet. May Baeon let you bring the battlefield to you.
And
Thank you.
there's kind of like a silence between both of the prayers that fills with the weight of each of them before words are spoken again. And both parties feel somehow reassured. To what extent, I'm not sure. Depends on their beliefs. But it is reassuring to know that your allies are with you, even though there is going to be this separation. Reassuring to know that in some way they will still be with, you will be with each other. And who knows? Maybe you'll be seeing each other sooner rather than later.
As everyone is departing, like, and whatnot, Brelikk would walk towards his group.
Yeah.
Towards the...
You find Theramak over on the
battle
north,
map.
over on the north shores. He's preparing a boat.
Before I get there, I'm a little bit more inland at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking out, and looking back, just in towards Heritage.
Yeah.
And I planted I planted the beans, like one at the entrance. When I got back into Heritage, I planted 3 more when I was back home in the capital, and this last one I'm gonna plant here. And I'm gonna say a small prayer.
Okay.
The beans of Heritage.
Yeah.
Could you make me a, what is it? Could you make me a D100 roll?
A D100 roll.
As you plant the
Whoa.
the bean, yeah.
Dare I say, damn, that's crazy. 71.
Interesting. Okay,
What happens, Harry? Harry? Don't say I blow up. That would be real. That would really suck.
That would be so funny right now.
That would really suck in this moment.
But it's a 71. I doubt it with a 71.
I'm doing a sentimental thing here.
yeah, so you know...
Which is why it would be funny if you exploded into magic.
Which would really suck.
No, wait, Harry, I have an idea. Okay, so he's planting a bean right now. You ever watch Prometheus before?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, remember the opening scene from Prometheus where the guy dies and his genes go into the water and creates humanity? This is Brelikk. He's killing himself and letting his DNA go into the land to revitalize the beans of fucking heritage so they actually have vegetables again. And he melts into the water. And he revitalizes the magic
the
of the
ecosystem.
land.
This is the end of Brelick's
Yeah.
arc, yeah.
This is the end of Brelikk, and he sacrifices himself for the people. He's like Jesus, but Prometheus, but orc.
Yeah.
Hello.
So there's none of that going on.
You die.
But you recall that when you planted the bean last time, you didn't see any immediate effect take place.
Yeah.
So after you plant this bean, you look at it where you planted it for a moment and nothing happens similar to last time, but you do feel as though there is some sort of symbolic purpose being made here.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel reassured that you will return to these lands once they are flourishing.
That's
comes out of this bean.
Yeah, that's what the prayer was. This was more of a promise that like we will return.
Yeah.
And we will flourish like we used to.
Yeah.
In a new way.
And you speak these words to yourself as you gaze back upon your land, your home, and you turn and head to the North Shore.
Nope.
Rejoining your sons and daughters of heritage.
I get the Theramak and is like, where'd that tree come from? And I look back, I'm like, oh shit. No.
And
all right, now I have to remove beans from my inventory. I've planted all the beans in heritage.
Do you plant all of them at once? Like
where I technically would have. I would have technically planted 3 of them back in the capital, but I didn't. I didn't actively say it. Do you want me to roll for those ones as well?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Roll 3d100. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good to know.
Harry.
Yeah, you don't see anything happening right now, but that's good to know.
Cool. I swear to God, if these fucking beans are bullshit. If these beans kill my land, I'm gonna be pissed.
The DM would never do such a thing.
All of a sudden from the capital, you see a beanstalk raise into the heavens. God damn it.
And 49. Okay. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Maybe someday we'll see the result.
Sick. Cool. Awesome.
And
love it.
As you've rejoined your people, Brelikk, and you've taken your last look back at your home, you take one final look at the faithful few down across the shoreline on the southern shores, boarding the boats that you directed them to. And you have this short moment of recognition in how much different this group is from, or how this group was from the first faithful. And this farewell that you've just left them with is not at all like the one that you left the first faithful with, or the one that they left you with. And this time, they're not leaving you. You are the one that is leaving. You're
no longer the main character, motherfuckers. Good luck!
Your Pegasus steps up to your side on the shoreline.
Yes! I wanted to call Theo over so I could ride him into battle.
Rubs his snout against your neck. Do you you want him to fly alongside your company, right?
I think if it's possible. the boats aren't big apparently, Harry. So I can't really put Theo on the fucking boat. Like,
Putting an animal in the boat is kind of difficult. We're gonna get to that.
yeah, I think I will have Theo
Boat?
fly alongside us
Okay.
while we are going. But once we get towards the battle, I'm going to,
Mountain.
mountain
Whoa.
mountain.
Okay, good to know.
and fly into battle.
Yeah. Theo.
Like all good kings, I follow my men into battle.
Theo internalizes your intentions here. He seems to just know, as animals do.
If he doesn't want to, he can basically
Flourishes his magnificent wings and takes to the skies. And his ascent causes the ground beneath to shake and some of the boats to kind of twist in the tide that he's created. But he disappears, his dark body disappears into the sky above. And Artyom, you are about to board this boat alongside your companions, and you're holding Sasha's halter, leading her as you always have.
Oh no.
All the way from the mountaintops of Safeguard, from your little mountain shack. And you suddenly stop as you're stepping toward the shoreline. You're watching everyone step into their driftwood boats, and you feel Sasha's head move to look at you.
Don't you fucking do it, Harry. Don't you do it.
Do it! Do it, Harry.
Break me down.
Harry, do it.
You see, she's got her little cowbell jingling beneath her neck, and she's looking at you, unblinking eyes.
Move it.
Well, looks like I'm making a new character, guys.
You don't even know what's happening.
He's making me pick between the journey and my cow.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, get fucked. Oh, man, I saw that.
Artyom, you know war. And in your days, you have seen many a battle. And frankly, part of you is surprised that Sasha has lasted as long as she has through some of the encounters that you've found yourselves in. You know that war is no place for a cow.
Maybe
not...
maybe bitch beard cows.
Cope.
Would you still like
with me, Will?
Would you still like to try and find an extra boat to see if you could just give one boat? It's like a cow on a boat though. Like you would like on a rowboat. You would be surprised if she didn't. How's she gonna?
I can fit myself and her on there.
Nope.
I don't think you can.
I'll
It's
try.
a whole ass cow.
Oh, Smalley's rowboats, man. Jesus Christ.
I guess you should have advocated for them to have real boats.
Well, it's not even fitting
You
on the
said
boat.
that they were pretty big, but
They're big enough to hold a half orc.
It's not just how big the boat is. It's how it's the fact that it's a cow on a rowboat. Like these, it's not the most stable vehicle, you know. So that's really where the crux of the issue lies. You feel, unless you want her to swim. I don't know. I've never seen
peak cannon.
I've never seen a cow swim before, but
Cows can swim.
can
Not
cows
across oceans.
swim. Cows, as it turns out, are actually good swimmers.
Yeah, they are. I remember looking
you
this up
also
once.
know if you leave Sasha behind, that the orcs will 100% eat her.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is I can't trust anyone here in this place.
Well, you know, all the orcs are basically
Evil.
leaving. Yeah, you're not sure how well she would be able to fend for herself. It's up to you.
This session has been peak canon emotes. Holy fuck. The fucking point and laugh, the fucking face forward and just full Joker laugh. Like, Jesus Christ.
Cannon putting the Shutterstock image in chat. That's so good. He's loving it.
You know what?
What decision is Artyom making here, Will?
At least my
See,
ruler
I
isn't
see
a
Brelikk-
At least my
Is
ruler
Brelikk
got
around?
the boat.
You see
probably built by
Brelikk.
slaves.
Brelikk is getting ready
are
to
so back.
disembark
You know,
on the North
Artyom,
Shore. You know that, but
I could always turn Sasha into a smaller creature if you really need her to come.
oh,
I will say, a cow in the land of dragons. She would be roasted the moment she lands.
Khanek speaking reasonably.
That actually is a really good point. Do you seriously still want to try to
Sasha
get
is a
Sasha
smart
to the
cow.
land of dragons?
Sasha's a
Perhaps
smart-
you could equip her with a feed bag and have her go back to your home.
I'm talking to Khanek now.
That's the point you've gone to. Yep.
Well, I would appreciate that, Khanek. Actually, I was not quite sure what to do in this predicament. Can't leave her here because I nursed her from a calf in captivity. She doesn't know how to live in the wild, especially in lands like this, without my care. So if you could possibly turn her into something smaller, I could take her with me.
That is
I love this.
absolutely plausible. But I must warn you, you are taking on quite the risk. I would not want the ire of your blame when Sasha is inevitably faced down by the likes of the Dragon Kings. As well as the fact that, well, they... it might impede your ability and your own safety.
Do not worry about my safety, Khanek. I will make sure that Sasha is alright. As long as if you help me transport her, I will make sure that she lives to see the end of whatever journey this is with the group here.
And how long will this journey be? I look over to whoever was gonna drive the ship.
I mean, it doesn't look like, you guys know that you're going south and then they're kind of going west. So, you imagine that your journey is going to be longer than theirs. Probably, theirs is probably going to take the night. Yours might take the night, the next morning, and then maybe until the afternoon a little bit. So like a day and a half.
Oh, so like over 24 hours?
Yeah.
Alright, never mind. 24 hours is too long. I can't turn her that long.
How long does Polymorph last?
1 hour. I was banking on this being like a 5-hour trip.
This is 24 hours?
This will not work.
Jesus fucking
Your
Christ.
yeah, your cow is there's no way this will work. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a long way from where you are. I think you guys are planning to go.
If only we had
down
faster
here.
boats.
Brelikk, I need another boat.
I would have given them as many boats as possible.
Yeah.
Like, let's say there's
Guys,
like
alright, so we take
5 boats out there.
Let's
2
say
boats
that,
and we tie them together.
Artyom,
Yeah.
there's an extra boat that looked like it was taken by someone, but then they were called into another boat, and they get out just as you're looking for one, and you quickly seize it and claim it so that no one else tries to
Alright.
sit in it.
I lead Sasha onto the boat.
I get when I'm over at Thermac, I say like, so this boat situation we need to seriously fix. It was a little embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Like walking them up, saying goodbye to them in the rowboats. Like it's not a good look, Thermac.
Ah. I have never thought about it before.
Also, our public image in other nations is not fond. After this war, we need to seriously recoup on that. We need to be giving out more. We need to have more of a positive image. Anyway, flashback back to the group.
After this war.
And yeah, you start walking Sasha onto the boat. Could you make me an animal handling check
Oh, baby.
with
this is what we-
advantage since it's your cow? You know,
This is what we can.
you've raised her since captivity. She trusts you.
Advantage, oh boy. Boy.
Oh,
A
I
little bit of
use
that Aewa's.
disadvantage.
Wait, oh.
You would have
That's
gotten
17.
a 17. Yeah. So, Sasha kind of reluctantly places a hoof on like one of the benches within the boat, and then she like places it on the floor.
Oh,
You know,
I pull the bench out.
Yeah. Oh,
Rip
okay.
that shit out.
Oh, yeah. You pull the benches out. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Rip it about.
Yeah, that actually makes more room for you too. You'd kind of have to be under Sasha if you wanted this
that's
to
fine.
work. Okay, like up down by her udder, you know, is like where your face
Yeah,
would be
that's fine.
probably. Okay.
I'm used to that.
Cool. Yeah, so you lead her
Maybe if you
successfully.
bought one of the water ocean items, you could have like swam this 24-hour journey. I don't know if any ocean items would have helped you, but perhaps.
What if you transform Sasha into a really fast fish? Or we go
So
back.
she-
We go back and we get the cloak of the manta ray because its only qualification is a creature, and then Sasha could attune to it.
I don't know if cows can attune.
Actually,
I'd allow
it just
it,
says creature.
but
so-
we can't go back and buy it now.
If you
unfortunately.
could get Sasha to focus for an hour, then you could get her to attune to it.
Give up and die.
I could barely get her to focus for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Give up
You
and
lead
die.
her successfully onto the rowboat, and you place yourself beneath her with the 2 oars in your hands. You will row this vessel yourself, if you must. With you two in this boat, the weight is almost to the point where the water would be coming over, but ultimately, it seems stable. You require a bit of a push off from from the sand, and some half-orcs are willing to shove you along as they seem to respect your wishes to be with your beloved Sasha.
I whisper over to Rolland. I am happy to not be traveling in the same boat. A man who loves his cow this much, perhaps he's lost it even more than I have.
And that have not lost things don't find themselves secluded. Khanek.
Yes, truly.
And this is so funny. You'll watch as as Sasha and Artyom drift away from the shoreline, and we'll say the boat situation is Rolland and Khanek, and then Vough is in his, no, we could put Vough in the same boat as Rolland and Khanek. In that case, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And then we'll have Artyom going away with Sasha. Okay. And you all drift out into the gash alongside the sons and daughters of heritage. Inbound for war.
Yeah, that image, cow definitely doesn't fit in that.
Yeah,
So.
no, I don't know if that's supposed to be Artyom. It's just non-specific. Would it be funny if I photoshopped a cow in there while we were doing that? And with that, I'm gonna take a quick pee break. But you guys are now on your route to get where you're going. We'll say that unless anyone has anything to say to the Sons and Daughters of Heritage or Brelikk and Theramak before you officially split off, you guys would split off by the time I'm back, and you guys headed south and the Sons and Daughters headed west. So, burp.
Sure. Crazy session, guys. Making the
This
tough
has
choices.
been a canon goated session.
God, I hope I see those shorts. I was definitely playing into it pretty hard.
The point and laugh was so good. I've never seen such an expression. It was amazing. Holy fuck.
One can only hope that canon is murdered.
Some of you may die.
Others may live. For now. What's your new character, Matt?
What?
Is it
What's
ready?
Your new character.
Yeah, my character is ready to go whenever.
Yeah, what class are you playing?
You'll see. You'll figure it out.
Alright.
Yeah, I have no idea how the siege is gonna go. Like, I have no fucking idea what's gonna happen when we land on those
No
shores.
clue.
It'll be awesome if we get bombed. Like if it's like when at the moment we land we
D-Day.
get bombed, just like D-Day. Yeah, that would be fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Campaign
That'd be
over.
interesting. That
No,
or
but like
it's-
we survive. Like it would be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
we're
or
D-Day
it's
survivors.
that or it's the like sort of what we hope. You can see like the fighting or whatever in the distance while you guys sneak by in like enemy lands or whatever.
Yeah.
It could go either way.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if Harry would be willing to essentially just literally throw us in the middle of a battlefield per se, and we have to just make our way through it. But I don't know, something John would 100% do.
Oh, sure.
But it would be so cool.
Yeah.
We are so back.
What the fuck was that expression cannon where you jumped at the camera with your fucking nose?
Oh, I was just me like sitting up in my chair.
For some
really
reason,
fast.
I just don't like. It reminds me of something. I just can't put my hand on it. Maybe like a Luffy expression or some shit.
No, it's the fucking like crunchy, fucking like joy gif, where it's like kind of like the one with the tears in the eyes, but like the fucking. Like
Oh
the fucking,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That.
So good. Holy fuck.
Alright.
Alright.
Just like
War!
Brelikk has exited the scene.
Brelikk is dead forever. War!
Bye, guys. All right, great session, DM. I will talk.
Okay, Matt. Yeah, no, Matt's still here, guys.
What a silly
No,
goose you
don't
are.
leave, man.
Because
I can't wait for you to be a dragonborn, Matt.
after
That would be a banner.
you all part ways with the sons and daughters of heritage and Brelikk and Theramak and everyone else, it's just your two boats drifting
We're gonna get fucking killed, guys.
through
This
the
is
Great
I.
Gash
This
under
is
the
gonna
cover of
be.
night.
I bet this will be everybody. Just this guy right here in the middle of this picture, just drowning.
Yeah. It's very calm. The waters. You watch the reflections of your faces distort as the ripples from the boat, from the wake of your boat, pass through them. And there's kind of a quiet that falls upon your group as you're kind of drifting along on this voyage. Does anyone say anything to each other during this journey? Artyom, you're kind of laying there beneath Sasha, and kind of to break the silence, you all hear just like a great amount of fecal matter eject from Sasha
Ew.
over the edge of the boat.
Jesus fucking
just
Christ.
You
over
wonder
your
where does it
head,
all come from?
Just
Get
over your
fucked.
just over
Get
your
narrative.
head. I mean, couch poop, you know, and
Get narrative.
That's what I'm saying, Harry.
none of it gets
Amen.
on you. It all falls into the gash behind you. But Sasha kind of wags her tail, seemingly very, very calm well, why don't you make me another animal handling check for me, Artyom, to
I still have advantage.
to keep Sasha calm in these strange circumstances.
Ooh, thank
Oh.
God. Well, I guess that was the first roll, so.
Yeah, first roll.
But still.
No, yeah, you got that nat one out of your system, so that's good.
Yeah, nah.
Mm.
There should be a couple more.
Yeah, so you have like maybe like a special touch, you know, with trying calming, you know, something to keep her calm while you're down there, and she's just kind of standing above you to make it so that she doesn't make any sudden movements that might tip the boat, or she gets curious and like walks off the edge or something. And as you're all continuing to travel, you see silhouette of a vessel. It looks like a small boat, similar to the one that you find yourselves on, similar in size. Through this low-hanging fog that is just perpetual throughout, the throughout the Great Gash. And it's rowing toward you. It appears small, but manned.
It's Artyom, or it's Matt's new character.
Nonetheless, a single
Magcraw.
a single figure.
No.
We are so back.
I
We
knew
are so
you'd
back.
have that reaction. It's Magcraw.
There's a single figure on this boat, standing kind of on the end, so unlike the rowboats you're in where you're sitting, he's kind of on the end, like almost like a gondola boat, paddling. He has this long oar, slowly pushing his vessel in the direction of yours. Your currents at a future point in time coming together. And the boat slows as it grows nearer and nearer, and you note a cloaked individual, and he turns to face you, revealing very blue skin below. Matt, why don't you describe your character for me?
Matt, no, you're not an adult. No, it's Ronan the Executioner. No,
My machination is late.
no,
Hidden.
I can't believe you've
Matt's
done
got the
this.
Blue Man group in his background.
Matt, why couldn't you just join the righteous side?
Why are you like this?
That is
Jack,
so funny.
because Jack, I love content.
Why? No!
It has to happen for the narrative.
No,
We are
no.
so back.
No, no,
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
supposed to be like this.
It wasn't supposed to be like this, Cannon. It wasn't supposed to be like.
Cannon, how do you feel? Another Vidalkin has joined your group. It's just
I'll-
like Calcite all
I'll just
over
have to wait and see what you sound like.
Oh, Cannon, don't you worry.
Ugh, disgusting.
Ugh.
You just see. All you'll see from our boat is Khanek eyeing you.
This is very, you guys haven't seen a boat other than the Sons and Daughters of Heritage. And even since then, it's been hours. You're out in the middle of the Great Gash. It's very strange to see another vessel. So yeah, rightly you'd be skeptical of whatever is happening here.
Immediately you hear, oh, my visions lay true.
Not another diviner. That's the worst part.
Another diviner. Khanek is fuming.
I wish I had the cam on, dude.
I desperately would. I want to see Jack's reaction so bad.
I'm so glad I took Adderall
Yeah,
before
damn
the session.
A good choice, Cannon.
Dude, Leslie.
I hate Vidalkin.
I love that we're all racist.
This man looks pretty disheveled.
Right.
his clothes are quite tattered, and he seems like he's been on this vessel for quite a while, perhaps longer than you all.
Would you all happen to be the faithful few? I've been sailing for days now.
Where did you hear that name?
Your visions are incorrect. There is no faithful few here.
He's coping.
Is that Captain Zorn?
How do you know my
Fuck
name?
this guy! He's doing what I did, where he's taking advantage
You
of the
can't
fact that he
do
knows
this
the
to me!
plot. He knows the plot already. He's taking advantage of it. I hate him so much.
We were told of your heroics back in Safeguard to avenge the prophet's death at the hands of.
He was in the crowd.
You love your prophet so much, you would go into the middle of the Dragon Lord's lair to avenge him? That's what you're here for?
Yes, I received a vision shortly after the events of that day that I was sailing along this great gash and that I would be needed to aid the faithful few. And so, I departed immediately. I ran out of rations hours ago. Days ago, actually. Would you happen to have any food?
We're on the water?
Yeah. You're in the middle of the Great Gash, and this Vidalkin is...
Just pull your boat up.
Thank you, Captain Zorn.
What's the point of a fucking secret? I just fucking throw a rope to him.
He pulls his like, I'd imagine this rowboat is even more disheveled, honestly.
Yeah.
Than the
a way.
one from Heritage. Somehow, like, it is so much small. Like man.
We'll say like. Alright, so are you offering him the rope to get in your boat, Rolland, or is it to, like, tie his boat to yours?
Tie his boat to mine.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, and I do so.
Yeah.
Apologies. I have forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Nikolai.
And presumably...
Why do you seek the faithful few, Nikolai?
Like I said, I've received a vision that I would meet 4 individuals out here, and the words faithful few were whispered to me in this vision.
Correct, and your motivations for following this vision are only that of your loyalties to your god and leaders?
It's a simple question. It's a simple calculus, Rolland. There's two. There's two situations here. Either he's being honest, or he's a changeling. Do the zone of truth, and let's go. No, I don't know that.
I'm going to do something you may not have seen before. Just fucking
Just zone of truth down from the heavens. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I know of this zone very well in my studies. Fail the zone of truth.
Okay. Wouldn't it be hilarious if he was a changeling, though?
Yes, I'm from Bedlam, and I've come to kill you all. No, that's not it.
Are you an agent of Bedlam?
No.
Did you ask
Are you a
us if we were...
changeling?
Okay.
I am not a changeling.
Are you a Vidalkin?
I am and have been a Vidalkin my entire life.
Do you want to kill the Dragon King?
If that is the quest.
No, not if that is. Do you want to kill the Dragon King? Would it make you happy killing the Dragon King?
To aid you on your quest, it would.
No,
make me
shut the fuck
happy.
up. Would it make you happy to kill the Dragon King? You notice Khanek's voice is no longer doing any of his any of the he's just straight up saying this like flat.
This is a sham.
Yes.
I'll just-
Shh, you don't know this. You're on the other boat, Artyom.
Yeah, peek to the other boat.
He can hear
So
you.
it's a long journey. I'm just underneath the cow, like.
Like
oh, my back
Nikolai
hurts.
Nikolai will ponder for a moment and then go, yes. Forlorn has invaded my home, and they're the ones that blew it up, and I would be more than happy to see the ones who blew up my home suffer for it.
Okay, good enough for me. He goes back to his stupid fucking Batman voice. Any questions, Rolland?
It's
No.
all for a show.
It sounds like he's willing to fight with us.
What do you think it was?
I mean, if he's willing to fight with us,
Granted, I
What
thought
exactly,
you were just fucked in the head.
what exactly is your prowess on the battlefield, Nikolai?
I know many spells in my years of training that could be of use to you.
You're a wizard.
Technically, no. I was born with these magical abilities, and I've trained to hone them.
I see.
Though studying is a pastime of mine.
I see.
I see.
And in hopes of doing so, I can avoid the deaths of more of my people. Hopefully, they will not have to fight. For I will willingly put my life on the line for my own people. You get the sense that he has no idea about this fourth draft.
Right, I'm not gonna mention anything. Well, many of you.
Because of your
Actually,
deeds, I was
I'll-
inspired. I was inspired that you and your group sacrificed yourselves so many more did not have to die to avenge our prophet. Therefore, like you all, I am sacrificing myself for
That's
the sake of my
hilarious.
people.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Well,
Does he know his people were drafted, Rolland?
well, there was an interesting thing about that, Nikolai. You see, the Saeoth actually announced a fourth draft that included the Bedlam people that had relocated to our city. But I went and talked to the Bedlam people and said that they could see it as an opportunity to avenge and reclaim their lands. Now, of course, I wouldn't ask them to all do that, and the ones that didn't like that, I give them an opportunity to escape and and sent them with an escort to Baeon, where a new army is being built.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
What? The fourth draft.
I think I was quite clear. Yes.
But many made it out and are now in Baeon, right?
Yes, the ones who did not support the draft and felt they were able-bodied and passionate enough to make the trek.
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. That's some good news I did not like to hear when
I would
rode out
understand
here,
why.
but yeah.
You feel like you just took a lot of wind out of his sails, Rolland, you know, like he kind of saw himself maybe as like these people's savior or something.
But the sooner this war is over, the sooner your people can go back to reclaiming their lands and living the good life.
Yes.
I love that.
We can get back, hopefully, back home, rebuild. Oh god, the libraries.
I can't.
Thinking about
I can't undo time, can I now? We're really in the middle of something here. We're about to go to. We're literally halfway to the war front on Forlorn, so you better be ready if you plan on joining us.
Well, I am ready. Do you happen to have rations, though? I am a bit peckish.
This guy's
Yes,
hungry.
I do have rations.
Thank you.
Yes, nothing special, unfortunately.
Damn it, you guys don't have we don't have sails. Fuck.
We'll assume that you are resting, and I'll use my Aewa's empowered rest on you.
Let's go.
Yeah, he was empowered rest.
Oh yeah.
And song of rest. Anyway.
What's that?
Huh? Nothing.
Huh?
I didn't say.
Huh?
I didn't say anything. I
Huh?
just coughed.
That's kind of weird.
It's a cough.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I love Aewa's Empowered Rest. It's my favorite. It's the best.
Oh, I think at the beginning of the day, Harry, I would have cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Yeah, you're always ready.
And yeah.
Shit.
Right, well.
Right.
Eat
Mage
up,
Armor?
regain your strength. I imagine sometime in the next half day we'll be landing. And I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, the idea was that. Sorry, I'm trying to draw like a interesting looking line through the gash, but realistically it's just a straight shot. The idea was that Safeguard would have made progress and pushed the front forward so that you guys could just run straight to bum rush the capital of Forlorn. Whether or not it's yet to be true is up in the air, but you all continue your journey through this gash, and the waters are still as calm as ever.
What did you say your name was again? Vidalkin.
My name is Nikolai.
Nikolai. Right. So if your people are so all-seeing, how did you not see the death of your prophet? I didn't trust that he foresaw it, given his, well, his certain desire for his own doom. Yet your people willingly allowed yourselves and homelands to be destroyed, and your own prophet dead. How is there any sense in this?
Not all of Vidalkin have the sight that you refer to. Some of us do not get these visions that we are so known for. I, for one, only just received a vision days ago.
So it's not
about
omniscience, it's merely temporary pass-bys of vision.
Yes, if it pertains to us individually.
That is more reasonable.
Just as I think the prophet did know of his passing and chose, of course, to not alter it for whatever his reasons.
Well then, you have foreseen your arrival amongst us. How do you foresee our arrival amongst the land of the dragons?
Did I get any sort of vision as to, like, when we landed or anything like that, Harry?
This is interesting.
We didn't talk about it, but...
Make me an insight check into your...
Hey Harry, can I insight what we're gonna look?
Yeah, you could insight as well.
Fuck. No, lucky. Fuck that. Boom.
Nice.
I'd like to,
Can't be outdone
I'd like
by the
to...
Falcon.
Is it possible for me to bend luck here? Oh yeah, fuck it. I'll bend luck, Harry, and add a D4. Cool.
17.
It's a 17.
Yeah. So between the two of you, let's see if I can divide information. Nikolai, you would think back on your vision by which the prophet bestowed upon you in his passing. Prior to your departure from the city of Safeguard, and these visions happen quickly. They're kind of like dreams, and
yeah,
your memory is fleeting in terms of certain details. Obviously, the main strokes of the vision held true to you, very clear in your mind, like finding the faithful out in this great gash. As for your fate beyond that, you received no further guidance from the prophet. We'll say that this was the last thing in your dream, and usually that's the thing that is the most clear, you know?
Yeah. In my vision, it was just most clear that I meet you here in the Great Gash. There was nothing about after what would happen. Sadly, the visions usually are pretty short, and the purpose for that reason is pretty clear.
What do I see, Harry?
Khanek.
Khanek.
You know, your visions aren't really, as far as you know, bestowed upon you by...
Not at all. They're
any
bestowed
kind
by
of
God.
Guiding figures such as the prophet.
Exactly.
In fact, where they come from exactly, you still might... I mean, you might have... Where does Khanek think they come from? Or should that be divulged?
Portent, baby.
Portent, okay.
Come from God.
Which god, of course, is left to be interpreted. But
Could be a god who's completely fucking with me and lying. Who knows?
Your vision of what lies ahead, Khanek, is one that is quite arduous, and not at all would you believe it won't go according to plan, is what you understand from your vision.
That's no good.
And you see the smog of war very clearly.
I hope you're prepared to see death, then. There is much war in our battles to come.
And yeah, Nikolai, you don't really fully understand perhaps how or why, I suppose, you ended up in this place with these people specifically. Going to war one day and the next a twist of fate from your prophet. As you seem to be returning almost the way you came, somehow destined for this front of the war. But you're not sure why with these people exactly. The prophet appears to have united you with them for a reason. But with the information that Captain Zorn has given you about the Dalkin people and the Fourth Draft and Bygone, part of you wonders why you were chosen. Vough, you're feeling very connected to yourself and your inner thoughts in this place, surrounded by this depthless blue of the Great Gash. You reflect back on your sister, quote unquote, and you feel confused on who was mistaken. Was it she? Or was it you? And part of you just wants answers now from your parents. And where are they now? Where is Tome now? It could be anywhere. Artyom, as you lay beneath Sasha.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at everything.
On your, on your boat, you're happy that you were able to bring her along. But you definitely dwell on the simpler times for a moment. You know, back when you were in your mountain shack in the steppes of Safeguard. You had your forge, and you had your peace and quiet. It was... You wonder, if, after all this is said and done, and after you keep your promise to, wring that chicken's neck, Lord Akko, you wonder if you'll ever have a chance to return to them. Return to those simpler times. Khanek, you think back to your manifesto for a change, back to Gale. You wonder how many people actually got to read your glorious work, and whether it made it to the world beyond Gale, like to Haven, to Cistern, Safeguard. When this is all over, when the battles have concluded and you stand victorious, you ponder the possibility of a second revision, entertaining the idea. And Rolland, you, as you sit in this driftwood boat you find yourself in, and you look out into the water, you don't have calm memories to think back on in this place. You remember the Battle of the Gash, and you remember the blast that sent Conrad overboard, knocking him unconscious and drifting away in the toxic water. You remember dragging him back to the shoreline, looking back at the Dragonborn atop their warships as they collected the cadavers. The Dragonborn aboard their warships collecting cadavers from the water. And you remember that day, how you felt. And as you look into the water, Rolland, you notice that there's a shift in its shade. Traces of red in the murky blue. the traces become deep hues until the blue is replaced only by red. And you look up to see the low-hanging fog that perpetuates through the Great Gash. Looks more now like a red mist.
Yeah.
And it stings your eyes as you all drift forward into it. A foul stench touches your nose as the sounds of battle grow nearer and nearer. And this fog is so thick, but through squinted eyes, you see this streak of light through the fog, muted through the fog, arc through the sky. This mass of something crashing into the silhouette of a ruin.
And I cast True Seeing on myself.
Yeah, you do so. As you all drift closer to the shoreline, you start to see more ruins. Many more ruins towering over you. The remnants of a once-named village, city, or town, whatever it was before. Not even you remember, Rolland.
Yeah.
It now serves as the setting for the coming battle. It would appear as though the forces of Safeguard were unable to move the front as forward as you would have liked.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
Wait, so we're like, can you ping? Just not like, don't tell us like if we don't know exact for sure, that's fine. But like where we think we're landing.
Yeah, so
right there.
I'm assuming right here.
Okay. And we thought Safeguard was pushing the front from this direction, to this direction.
Yeah.
Was the hope.
Mm-hmm.
But they just haven't really.
We thought
It hasn't moved
we thought
it,
they'd be
as
up.
much.
We thought they'd be up here by now.
It looks like it's in progress.
Okay. All right.
Maybe like perhaps landing further south would give us a better chance.
If we haven't been spotted already.
With my true seeing, do I see anything in the distance? Has anyone spotted us?
So
by
ping
chance,
true
Perry?
seeing.
Trying.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to have a token on the board. Can you put? Oh no, actually, I can drag my own character on the board. Boop.
Oh.
He's big.
Oh, he's huge.
You must. Okay. I need to target myself. There we go.
I'll make him 0.5. And I'll move everybody to where they need to be, because we got everybody here, more or less. And
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I gotta move the half-orcs. And boom. And boom. And boom. Sasha being there is so funny.
My back.
Yeah, Artyom is like, what's going on up there?
I'm hitting a full stretch. Once I get this shit.
I will say, Artyom, as you approach this shoreline with Sasha and the sounds of war come closer and closer, and this blood-red mist is permeating the air, could you make me an animal handling check without advantage this time? Normally. as they kind of start to, I'd say they cancel each other out at this point. Sasha begins to panic a little bit as you all near the shoreline. And Nikolai
Nikolai
is proposing this idea of perhaps landing southward. You see...
A bit more towards friendly lines, perhaps.
You hear Sasha, begin to panic and,
Uh-oh.
let out, a despairing moo as she steps one hoof off the boat, Artyom.
Oh, God.
And at this point, you're quite close to the shoreline. But her hoof sinks into the water, and the entire boat begins to turn, and very quickly a flip as Sasha plooshes into the water with you beneath her. Obviously, the full weight of her not falling on you. But you're able to swim out from under her, and you see her just kind of like cow paddling toward the shoreline as
You couldn't have waited for the dip a little bit closer to the shore.
Soaked.
How far away are we from the shore?
You, in your boat with Rolland and Khanek, you all dock.
Yeah, we're good, brother.
And,
Do I see anything, Harry?
yes, you all see things, but you dock
A
on
big motherfucking dragon flies down in front of us.
where Artyom kind of splashed into the water with Sasha was a little bit off to the side from you all, a little bit closer to the what do you call it? A little bit west of you all, and kind of around this little sandbar hump separating you, and the sands that you arrive on are scorched. Rolland, Vough, Khanek, and Nikolai, sorry. I'm gonna do that a lot for some reason. It's because I had a character.
Do you know a Nikolai?
I had a character that I wanted to name Nikolai. But you all are on basically the east shoreline, and as you at the fog in front of you clears and you see what's before you, you realize that you've docked actually right behind the front line
enemy
of Safeguard.
Oh. Okay.
Woo! You see let's see here. You see Safeguardian soldiers clashing against the undead of Forlorn. And even the Vidalcan of Destiny. The Destinians, if you will, arcing magic missiles in support from behind these wooden palisades.
Yes, my brothers.
So these are the Safeguardian soldiers that you're seeing. Of course, the familiar dead of Forlorn, and where are these Vidalcan? There.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
disgusting.
I will attest to Harry. It is so fucking hard to find any art of these fucking blue guys. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Wait, what's the
Like-
knight with the wings on his helmet?
That
Sorry,
is
I
a
missed
safe
that.
guardian soldier.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
That is
Cannon's
pretty
always
fucking
like, my
cool.
people look sick as fuck always.
Got 2 swords. His swords have wings on them.
I think I found the last good fucking
Art of a Vidalcan. Just
Yeah,
take normal
that's not-
pictures and make them blue. That's literally what you have to do.
No.
like literally every good photo I found was either used in calcite or already used somewhere else, that from like campaigns that we played in or whatever, and I was like, well, this sucks. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's fucking hard.
Every time I look for character art, I'm always like, this is
Hard.
why I wish I could draw. But I
Yeah,
realize
true.
I have no artistic talent at all.
Very glad for my friends who can draw.
PC. Will. Boom. Okay. Hang on. And one Vidalcan in particular runs to meet your approach as you dock in the sands.
I see.
A blue man, of course, donned in blue and white robes, and piercing purple eyes.
Nice. They just keep coming.
Rolland, you recognize
No.
this man.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
And some of you in character might also recognize him. It is Harold Kai from the Shelter
Is it
of
the
the
Prophet?
Silver Shield in Safeguard. More specifically,
No, is this the guy from the closet?
from the broom
the
closet
Prophet.
of the
Of
Shelter
New Fake
of
Prophet.
the Silver Shield, the one Rolland appointed to be leader of the Vidalcan people in the Prophet's absence.
No shot.
Captain Zorn, it is good to see you. And we're gonna go to Artyom now.
Oh my god.
As at this point, we will change soundtracks. So, Artyom, Sasha and you are splashing around in the water, but you're able to calm her down after, you know, she feels your arms placed on her, and you both begin swimming toward the shoreline. You see, that you have your this place that Sasha has chosen to eject herself from the boat at is actually more behind enemy lines. But despite being behind enemy lines, piled along the shore, the shoreline that you paddle for, are dead Safeguardian soldiers. To you, this means nothing at the moment. But you look beyond the dead before you, which is pretty difficult because there's a lot of them. But you see the silhouette of something very large. Something that you can only attribute to that of a giant. But there is something unholy, decaying, decrepit about this behemoth that looms in the fog, in the smog, beyond the smog ahead of you. You see it smashing through the roof of a ruined building and stepping inside one sinewed leg at a time. And you can still make out its form as it progresses through the building, knocking over roof support structures as it does so, seemingly with no intent in its, or no mind to caution its approach. It towers over the surrounding walls of the ruin. And at this point, bada boom, bada bing. I need to drag the stream onto the screen. Forgot to do that.
Are we coming back to reality?
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, gravity.
Is this not configured to the stream? Oh, there we go. Observer. That didn't do anything. Kapow! Alright. Owner? I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, we'll just continue. But between both of your shorelines, you all can see the outline, the silhouette of a single humanoid, draconic in nature, undoubtedly the enemy. This
And this is
is
which
a
group
true
of people?
Dragonborn. Both groups see this. It is between you all and the shoreline. But unlike most Dragonborn you've seen up to this point, this one has wings, spreading beyond its arms. Its scales appear larger, almost artificial. Its body seems more humanoid than Dragonborn you've seen in the past. Perhaps this one is not full-blooded, but in his right hand he holds a gold goblet with red fumes pouring over its edges. And when you see him, he sees you through narrowed eyes behind his black spined horns. We're gonna set up the initiative. Could everybody roll initiative? Let me... throw everyone in the combat. I'm gonna end this session with you all rolling initiative and a quick disclaimer that I'll probably start off the next session with as well, when we get to it, whenever that might be. But
Nice, I'll take a 20.
on this battlefield you all have just landed on, there are a lot of enemies.
Fuck.
And
Yeah, I only see 3.
you might not see most of them until they're right on top of you. You all do have vision, but there is like a limited vision. It's a big map, so you know.
I'm gonna put that there as a reminder that I cast it before the fight.
For humans, people without dark vision, I'm giving them 25 feet of vision, not 5 or whatever the normal would be. It's not dark enough that you can't see, so it's just like slightly less than maybe
Like foggy and
30
misty and
feet.
stuff.
Yeah. And the ones that you can see easily are lit with lights, so that you can see them beyond your vision range. And
I'm still gonna have the true seeing on because I said I cast it before the fight, and I'm not
Yes.
gonna recount that I
And
actually DM.
That's like a 6th level spell, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
So what does
I
true
think
I hope you get
seeing
the
do?
guy.
I still think for the true seeing gives me like just 120 feet of seeing, and
Oh.
I can also see invisible creatures, and
Yeah, it's
like
pretty dope.
it gives me true sight up to 120 feet. So.
Okay, I just updated your vision, so you probably have much
Oh
further.
God, we're so fucked. We need to get out of here.
So
Big time.
Additionally, you're probably not gonna see them until they're right on top of you, but I'm still gonna run through their turns. So the rounds are gonna be pretty long. But that doesn't mean I want to rush through this, because there's a lot of juicy narrative stuff that I have planned for this combat. And it might actually take more than a session, but I just wanted you guys to know that going into it, so you're not wondering when it's gonna be it's gonna be wartime for a little bit here when we get back to the next session.
This has got me excited.
But with that said, I would
orcs
encourage
are
you
going to
all
war.
to use your resources rather than save them, as
I see.
it
Fair enough.
might be at any time your character's last chance to do so.
Oh my God, true seeing is not a concentration.
Anyway,
This is great.
we end the session with the Dragonborn acknowledging your arrival, and me setting up the rest of the initiative order.
The orcs are going to war.
Guys, I have dimension.
We're going
I
to
can safely
war.
get us out. At least one of us.
But I don't want to get out.
Fair enough.
I want to get in and kill everything.
Me when I get in.
So that's the end of the session now.
That is
Oh,
the end
Harry,
of the
before
session.
before
Yeah.
we do that, before the session ends, I'm gonna tie up Sasha to a nearby log or anything.
Yeah, he uses the first
sh-
action of his initiative to do so.
Yeah, you find
Hey, Will.
I'm assuming we have
that'll
like
have to be something on your turn. Yeah,
Ah,
I can't believe it.
I'm
You're
assuming
starting
we
this
have.
session in the water. Yeah.
I'm
You brought
assuming
the
we
cow,
have
buddy.
like an objective
Alright,
that isn't just
fine.
kill everything on the board. So maybe tying her up won't
Hey,
be
Will.
the best idea. But
Would you still love
Keeping her
Sasha
safe.
if she was an undead cow?
stop. Our secondary objective will be to protect Sasha.
Nope.
that's my burden to bear.
That's your burden to
Yep.
bear.
It's a mini side quest of mine for the campaign to make sure that this cow
That's
lives the
true.
whole time.
Yeah, it's like side quest. It's the best way to put it. It's his side quest.
It's my side goal.
Will,
You guys all have your
if
narrative
you can
side
find a
goals. I
potion that
have mine.
increases intelligence, you can get Sasha to attune to some items. Double her health, you know.
My main
Alright.
goal is to blow up
And act like I know nobody.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'll take that into consideration, Ken.
I'm just saying.
He'll take that under advisory.
Jeremy Crawford did say that steel defenders and similar creatures can attune to items. Steel defenders are the creatures that artificers get.
Of course, Jeremy Crawford said
He's helping you. Shut up.
It's crazy how much Will
He's not
hates
helping
Jeremy
me.
Crawford.
I don't need Jeremy Crawford. I never needed him. I never will.
It's crazy how much Will hates Jeremy Crawford. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
someone clip this from when Sasha dies.
Yeah, he's like, Jeremy Crawford, you did this to me, you bastard. It's like, no, Will, you did this to yourself. No, it's Jeremy Crawford. He did this to me.
No.
It was him, Jimmy.
It was all Jeremy Crawford. He defecated through a
He
sunroof.
defecated through a sunroof, and I saved him.
I shouldn't have, but you can stop Jeremy Crawford. You have to stop him. You. Everyone
was
looks
me,
at Will
Barry.
like he's the psycho he is.
You have to stop him.
It was me, Barry.
Okay, there we go. Now everything looks right. And then I make everybody able to be observed by the stream. I should have done this beforehand, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, that's where we'll cut it off tonight.
Damn. All right. I gotta get going.
Appreciate y'all attending.
Strong character entrance, I just want to say.
Yeah, you liked it?
You guys are
I did.
you guys basically figured out I'm a sorcerer, but you don't know what
Observer.
subclass I am. So that'll be interesting to find out.
Okay, but like, is it okay? My first.
I
guess
almost
is
forgot.
clockwork.
I actually almost forgot to do something, Harry. We're in the clear. We're good.
My first guess is clockwork, but
Okay.
I don't know. Knowing you though, maybe you picked wild sorcery.
Knowing Matt.
I feel like I should just tell
Is
you.
he so
like,
transparent?
Did I get it right? Did I get it right?
you got it right. I am.
Hey,
Black magic.
Your wild magic? Oh my
Mhm.
fucking god, you son of a bitch.
I've never gotten the chance to play it, and I really wanted to. I'm gonna like Harry told me Nikolai's not gonna be here for too many sessions, so I was like, fuck it.
I said he
I'll
might
do
not
wild
be.
magic. I might
That's
not be.
ultimately up to
but,
you,
like,
or if you die.
no, yeah.
I
Like,
don't know what's gonna happen.
it gives me a chance to try out a subclass I've wanted to play. So,
Nikolai dying confirmed.
oh god.
Thank you, Harry.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
Matt, if you just play a white man, we can't racism you.
I thought I did think about like what other race I could be, and there weren't too many options because like, half of them were just evil, right? We were up against like I was like it'd be really fun if I showed up as an Aarakocra. I'm like, oh shit, I can't because Gale's with Forlorn, and like it'd be really funny if I showed up as a changeling, and I was like, I never want to fucking play that. It's
Yeah.
too much. Also, with the Bedlam situation, be such a fucking funny thing to happen, like now in the party after what happened with Lou. I thought about just playing human, but that's too white bread.
I get it.
So I was just like, it'd be really funny if I was Vidalkin coming from Safeguard, and I just landed on that. Like, it fits. I like it.
You did
Narratively
this.
satisfying.
You did this a little bit, Canon. With the with getting all the Vidalkin
No, Matt
rallied
Matt
up for the war.
No, you know what did this? Matt was like, damn, my first race have work. They have beef with Safeguard. Damn, who else has beef with Safeguard? But
Well, no. The thing was, we didn't have beef. Like, it was sort of like
beef.
There is
we
no
didn't-
beef. There's only the fourth draft.
Yeah.
so fourth draft.
Did you like how I fucking fast talked you?
No,
Yeah,
that was so good. I was
Cannon's
hoping
on
you'd do
Adderall
something
for
like
sure.
that. I was hoping you'd do that, and I was thinking, I was like, would he know about the fourth draft? I'm like, actually, no. Let's see what happens. Like, he doesn't know. He left right after all that.
Funny
happened
thing about
'cause
that.
he got
Yeah.
that was good.
all right.
I was like, I'm gonna say all of this before he has a chance to go like the fourth draft. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. I loved it,
That's
but
awesome.
I do have to get going. I need to clean up
All good, dude. All good.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Take it
Peace
easy,
out.
Peace
dude.
out, home.
Peace. And if I take Roland's picture, I delete it and I replace it. Ho ho ho. Delightfully
That's it.
devilish, Seymour.
I'm the main character now. Harry, I'm not gonna lie. When you were describing that scene with Artyom and like all the dead safeguard people,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize we were gonna get thrown into combat right away.
Mhm.
And I think I was debating just like using all of Roland's high level spell slots to revive as many soldiers as he could.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you're on different shorelines as well, like based on the map. If you take a peek, you know, Artyom's not near you, and that's because he's in kind of a different place right now.
Yeah, just a bit off. Yeah.
Just a tad bit off.
Dragonborn art is also weird because there's a lot of furry art out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of different types of looking Dragonborn, but I got some stuff. I found some stuff. I think I'm okay with.
It's like their whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
dressing up and making art.
Yeah.
And you always know when it's furry art,
Dressing
Dad. I'm
up
just
and-
saying.
True.
There's a style to it. It's like their tag, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly can't say it's not art. It certainly evokes emotion.
Horny. Or rage, depending on how you stand.
That is an emotion, Harry. I'll have you know.
Horny is?
I said rage.
Oh. Okay. You're sure you didn't get influenced by the D&D club people, Canon?
Impossible.
I'd never, Harry.
Okay. There we go. Now that
That's way worse than that.
That's true, Dad.
One other note that I wanted to make just quickly before people leave.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
I'll say it at the beginning of next session as well. But
Matt.
the turns of this combat are gonna take a while. Like I said, and because of that, I want that to kind of reflect in the actual game world. So, spell durations still gonna function the same, but every round of combat that finishes is going to signify like longer than 6 seconds. I'm thinking like 2 hours of in-game time.
Wait, every turn is 2 hours?
Yeah, to show
Round.
the passage of time. In
Wait,
this,
every round is 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Spell durations will still work the same, but it's basically just for narrative purposes.
By the end of the fight, that's how long the fight would have taken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel like 2 hours is long. Like, oof.
Yeah.
I think like we could easily go through 10 rounds of combat, and
It's
that would be like
just-
10 hours if it was 1 hour, you know?
Right. Yeah, no, but I want it to be longer than that.
God damn.
I did think about 1 hour, but I was like, nah, 2. We'll do 2.
It'd be interesting if there were like turns where it was like, okay, like this turn is like a fall back turn, and then you like
Yeah.
regen a bit and go back in or something.
Yeah, it doesn't really change anything from like how, you know, people need to roleplay or anything like that. It's
Can we get a refund on spell durations, please?
Yeah, no, you don't. It doesn't affect that.
Yeah, no
either.
give fuck, loser.
We'll
Thank
still pretend like
God.
there's 6 seconds or a minute or whatever.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
For the sake of spells.
I was like, wait a second. This means if I use like a cool spell, I have
Yeah,
to
no.
keep casting it every turn. That would
Yeah.
be crazy. To...
I did think
Oh,
that
no,
should
no.
be a mechanic for a future fight. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it would have been good for the Vidalcan potentially,
True.
because it's time based. If you start messing with the time system in D&D, oof, during combat, be be fucked up.
That is fucked up.
But yeah, I'll say that again at the end of, or at the beginning of next session.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Maynard.
The problem is that if we don't stomp this fight, and like some of them get away, we're not even like we still are at least a day's trek away from getting to the castle, like minimum. Like we gotta win here.
Yeah,
And
no,
we
this is
hate these guys.
This is very much like when you guys entered the war in Arc 1, except you're a lot higher level. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's gonna be something.
Oh baby. A twibble.
And there's a lot of things. John and I, back when we were planning this part of the campaign, we called it the big battlefield fight, and that's basically what you can expect from this.
John loves big battlefields.
I thought about doing horde combat. Tell you right now, thought about it. Not happening. So, I was like, you know, that would, but I want it to.
Like representative, this token equals X
Yeah,
creatures.
like I want it to be 1-to-1 and not just like big mobs of people running at each other. So it just means that I you know, I'm just gonna be breezing through the pointless NPC turns, like just the ads, like the Safe Guardians and the Undead and stuff like that. But then when we get to the bigger turns of, you know, the Behemoths and the Dragonborn, then there's going to be more narrative going on there, more visuals.
Did you see? Alright, nice, man. Yeah, I think doing some sort of representation can be very helpful sometimes for storytelling, just for the fact that it's different. But I also think it can be lamer.
Yeah. Well, like, if there was a combat that I was going to do horde combat, I think it would be this one.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
I wouldn't want to risk lameness either.
Yeah.
So. If that's kind of my standpoint.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like the individual soldiers, and it's gonna be very wargamey for the next session or two. But yeah, appreciate y'all making yourselves available to play during the holidays, even though we missed last week. Gave me a lot of, you know, if we didn't have this week as well, I probably wouldn't have shown the map this session, so we got that out at least.
Yo, will this astral sight thing give me better vision on the map, or is it more like clouds and shit, or like fog?
Yeah, what
It's
does
like
Astral
fucking
Sight
nice.
do?
It says you can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, for 120 feet.
Yep, that'll help you.
Okay, I haven't casted it yet, but it's probably gonna be first round.
Okay, cool, yeah. Just let me know and I'll update your vision. It'll definitely help.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Pog. All right, it's games time.
Alright. Thanks for playing, Mike.
Yeah, yep.
Peace. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thanks for watching Tragedy of War Session 51. We'll be back same time, same place, next week.
Same rap channel.
On Saturday.